Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Numbers here, another episode of Magic 2015. So we'll be playing some more games in Zendikar today. Blitzed through, I think, 3 duels in the last episode, so the final boss of the last play, and then we also rinsed through Strengthening Numbers and Core Canyons. So I think in this episode I'm probably going to take on the Roiling Plane and the Demon Dude, and then the last episode will probably be the 2 Garruk fights. So it looks like we're fighting some kind of Royal deck today, which might suit my other deck better depending on what it's like. So you defeat the hostile core, but your journey toward Goldraz might be thwarted by the very lands on Zendikar on which you rise. So I'm using like a removal deck, but I'm fairly sure this might be quite spell based, so if it is, then my kind of removal... That's an even worse hand number 4. Oh my god, that's terrible. Try once more. That's not too bad actually. I'm actually going to keep that just because otherwise I'd have like nothing, and I can't really bother to restart the duel, so I'm guessing this is going to be quite spell heavy, this deck, from what I remember of the Royal from the last game, but don't quote me on that of course. So we've got 3 lands, so we'll be able to play Bolt of Karanos soon. Any creatures, we've got the All Straight to remove them at the beginning of the game. Hopefully we'll be drawing into our Gutter Snipes and things like, what else are we looking for? I'm looking for Kiln Fiends and so I'm going to play Bolt of Karanos, players, attack the Roiling Plane, just because I want to be able to scry. I'll keep that at the top, keep the land at the top, may as well keep ramping up. Hopefully we'll draw into Charmbreaker Devils or something like that fairly quickly, would be quite nice. So it's going to keep seeing what he's playing. So I'll ramp up to 4 lands. Then that's the end of my turn, as obviously I can't do anything else. So I've got all 4 Rakdos Guild Gates in this deck now, thankfully, so should start to see them a little bit more in this particular deck. Still using my my Rakdos removal deck, which is quite nice. What did you just play there? Valkut the Molten Pinnacle enters battlefield tapped. Whenever a mountain enters the battlefield under your control, if you control at least 5 of the mountains, you may have Valkut the Mountain Pinnacle deal 3 damage to target creature or player. Wow, that's a pretty awesome land. And then we see, so he's got Kiln Fiend, fair enough. So I've got all Straits to deal with them. I'm just going to all Straight that now before the end of my turn, so I have all 4 mana available next turn. I do lose 3 life, but it's not the end of the world. And we've got another Guild Gate, so we're just going to play that. Like I said, we're up to 5 lands already, so I'm hoping to draw into something like my own Kiln Fiends. Obviously not that one, but... so we've still got 7 cards in hand. What else have we got? We've got a Black Tusk Boar, so a 3/2 Intimidate. So basically, I think Intimidate is, it can only be blocked by creatures that share a colour with it. So I'm going to play another Ulcerate, get rid of that one as well. Use our cheap removal, cheap removal. Going to 14. Oh, very nice. So I've got a Volcanic Geyser. Don't want to play that quite yet. The only reason I played the Bolt of Karanos is I wanted the Scry to basically see what was on the top of my deck. So I'm hoping to draw it to like Charmbreaker Devils or Kiln Fiends or Gutter Snipes soon, just so I can then start activating their abilities. What else have we got? Kosi's Ravager with a landfall. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, you may have Kosi's Ravager deal 1 damage to target player. It's a fairly good card. I'd like that kind of card in this deck. Just the ability to do like kind of direct damage to an opponent, and so he's able to do 1 damage to my face now. I've got no other removal for it at the moment apart from my Volcanic Geyser. This isn't going so well, so I'm actually going to do 2 damage creatures, get rid of... burn it? Yeah, it doesn't really matter which lands I play. So now I've got ramped 6 lands. This is where I really want my Kiln Fiend, because then I'll start getting one of these instants or sorcery spells back every turn, which would be awesome. So fingers crossed we top deck into a... So we've got another Black Tusk Boar, so I'm going to start taking 3 damage every turn unless I draw into some other kind of removal or my Kiln Fiend. Oh, Kiln Fiend, excellent. So I do kind of have a removal for that now. Yeah, I'm going to hit continue for now. I'm probably going to let that 3 damage go through at least this turn, and then hopefully I'll draw into a different kind of... Don't really want to use Fling right yet. I'd rather use that later on when I've got it for lethal, so I activate the Kiln Fiend using a different instant or sorcery. I can block that, but I'm actually going to skip blocking this turn. Go down to 10 health, kind of tank it out at the moment. Hope I draw into either a Charmbreaker or a Vicious Hunger will do. That's almost like the perfect removal for a 3/2. Deal 2 damage, gain 2 life. Can't complain too much there. And it also activates my Kiln Fiend's ability, so I get to swing for 4. Although I'm assuming because he has 6 cards in hand and 5 mana open, he might have some kind of removal. Nope, so 4 damage goes through, so bring him down to 13. So this is what the fling's going to be used for later on. What I could then, so if I manage to activate my Kiln Fiend with another instant or sorcery, hit for 4. So say next turn, it wouldn't work next turn, but the turn after that I could hit for 4 and then actually sacrifice the Kiln Fiend and use the fling on it and deal 4 damage directly to face, which is quite cool. So what have we got here then? So unstable footing, kicker 3. Damage can't be prevented this turn. If unstable footing was kicked, it deals 5 damage to target player. Wow, so I'm about to take 5 damage. Pretty crazy. So I'm down to 7 health, so not looking too good here. What else have we got? We got another Kiln Fiend from him. It's fair enough, so I could do some more kind of removal, would be quite nice. Give him removal, lots of removal. No land is not good. So I'm just going to hit continue. I'm going to skip blocking this turn just in case he's able to pump that up. So I'm going to skip my attack. Hit continue. So even if he pumped that up using another instant or sorcery, I would still be able to... No, I wouldn't be able to block it because it'd kill it off, wouldn't it? So we've got Roiling Terrain. Destroy target land, then Roiling Terrain deals damage to that land's controller equal to the number of land cards in that player's graveyard. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 damage to my face, I think? Yes. So he's unable to swing him for 4. Now, even if I block, I wouldn't kill it. So I'm just going to skip blocking, let the 4 damage go through, and hope that I get... Oh, is this way he's going to pump it up? Seismic Shudder deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. Okay, that's interesting. So, oh, that's going to pump up even more, isn't it? Great. So, I'm actually going to fling. Choose target creatures or players. I'm going to go for creatures. Target that, choose a creature to sacrifice, so that deals 1 damage to that, so I survived this turn, thank God for that. Oof. He actually allowed me to essentially kill his own creature off for him then, because if he hadn't dealt that 1 damage, I'm going to save the shock, there's no point using it yet, I may as well save it as removal. Yeah, if he hadn't done that 1 damage to his creature, I wouldn't have been able to kill it off, but the sheer fact that he dealt 1 damage to it meant I can then sacrifice my own Kiln Fiend, so I'm going to play 2 Krenko's commands, so 2/1/1 blockers / tiny creatures to swing in with, so very nice. Get some bodies on the board. Yeah, the fact that he did 1 damage then allowed me to sacrifice my own Kiln Fiend to... So what's he doing here then? So he's dealing 5 damage here, so I'm pretty screwed here, to be honest. Unless I get something good, really good come up now, like, I don't know. Oh, he had his... crazy land there, didn't he? So I'm not going to play again because what I'm going to do, that my Black Red removal deck really isn't suited for this one, so what I'm going to do is switch it up to my where is it, my Aura Weenie deck. There we go. I'm going to equip that deck, go back, we'll try this again with my slightly faster, more aggro-ish deck, my red white aggro Weenie deck, Aura Weenie deck. Aggro Aura Weenie, there we go. So hopefully this should be a lot better. I do have some removal spells in here. That is a really good hand, actually. So play the Plains, playing the Train Caracal. I will probably enchant it essentially almost straight away with the Fur of the Bittern, which gives it +2/+2, which is fairly good. And then I'll be able to do that again the turn after that. And then I've also got the Attended Knight, which has first strike. Although, what I might do, put one of the Fur of the Bitterns on there. And then, so we'll play a Mountain. Don't want to play Krenko's command yet, so we'll play Fur of the Bittern. Activate the Train Caracal. So that'll go up to a 3/3. So it's a 3/3 life gain now. Attack in. What I'll probably do is play the second Mountain next turn, play my Attended Knight, and put the second Fur of the Bittern on the first strike creature. So make it a 4/4 first strike, which is quite cool. So I'm wondering what he's going to play in this turn. So I got him down to 17, so pretty much the identical start last time, except we're at 23 health this time. So deals 4 damage to target creature. Okay, fair enough. So goodbye Train Caracal. It had some use to it. So it got 3 lots of damage done. Oh, very nice. We've also got Satyr Hoplite, so I think the Fur of the Bitter would actually work better on that one. First of all, going to play Attended Knight, however. Gives us a 2/2 and a 1/1. And this one's a first strike, so it's a really good blocker / attacker depending on what he plays. So I'm probably going to put Fur of the Bittern on my Satyr Hoplite, which will pump it up to a 4/4, which is quite cool. It's almost like the perfect attacking creature. Oh, nice. We've got Seraph of the Masses to come into play as well. So play Satyr Hoplite first, then we'll play Fur of the Bittern. Krenko's command will come down next turn, and then Seraph of the Masses will probably go down the turn after that. So we'll target you, as you won't have to swing in this turn. So that'll pump up to a 2/2, and then go up to a 4/4, as it has Heroic, so it gets pumped up by +1/+1 when it becomes a target of a spell or ability, which is very nice indeed. So swinging for 3 this turn. So we're already doing far better than we were last time. I kind of anticipated this deck might be better, but I thought I'd kind of give it a shot with my other deck first, so I didn't have to go through the whole switching up decks kind of... There we go. So he's got his Valakut again. So yeah, whenever a mountain enters the battlefield when you've got 5 or more, he can basically deal 3 damage to target creature or player, which is fairly crazy. So Krenko's command is going to come down this turn, which should allow us to convoke next turn. So I'm going to swing him with my 4/4 and my 2/2, then attack, and then next turn I'll be able to convoke one. So that requires 7 land altogether. So I'll be able to convoke all of my little weenie creatures next turn. Probably should have swung him with the 1/1 as well this turn. Didn't really matter, but I suppose it's just an extra blocker. So what we've got here then: Seismic Shudder deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. Oh no! I should have swung him with the 1/1. So all my little weenies go to the graveyard, which means I can't play Seraph of the Masses next turn, as I don't have enough mana open, unfortunately. So I should have, in hindsight, played it. I couldn't actually play it this turn at all. So Vent Sentinel deals damage to target Defender, and Vent Sentinel deals damage to target player equal to the number of creatures with Defender you control. Okay, so it's a 2/4, can't attack as its Defender, and then if he taps it for 2 mana, he deals damage to me, depending on the number of Defenders. So at the moment, it can only deal 1 damage. So I'm going to play Mentor of the Meek. Get that down. So Satyr Hotplate has to attack this turn. I'm not going to swing him with a 2/2. There's no point, as all he'll do is defend it, and then it will actually kill it off. While it has first strike, it would obviously be killed by that. So he's obviously wanting to block that damage going through, otherwise he would be dead next turn. So I've managed to kill off his 1 defending creature, which I can't complain about too much. Yeah, this deck was far better to take this one on with. So we've also got another Vent Sentinel, another 2/4. So we'll be looking to play a flyer as soon as possible, which I think I could probably do this turn. Although I will be able to draw 2 here with the Mentor of the Meek, which I prefer doing this turn, then playing Seraph of the Masses next turn when I can convoke some more. So I'm going to pay 1 and draw a card. It doesn't really matter which one I do. Excellent. We've also got a Standing Troop, so a Vigilant Creature. Pay 1 and draw a card. We'll grab an extra Plains as well. Swing with the 4/4 again. It'll probably block with his Defender, I'm assuming. Yep, so that's going to get killed off this turn. There we go. So next turn I can convoke Seraph of the Masses, probably tap Mentor of the Meek, and a couple of other couple of my tokens as well. So we've got Cozy's Revenge, so 2/2, and then whenever a land comes into play, can do 1 damage to me. Doesn't really bother me. I'm at 23 health this turn, so looking far more comfortable than from my my last attempt with my removal deck, which didn't really match up very well at all. Oh, very nice. We've got Coordinated Assault this turn as well. So I'm going to swing in my 2/2 and my 4/4 as both of them. Well, that one has to swing in, and then I'm also going to swing my 2/2. So if we hit attack, and then at the end of the turn I'm going to play Seraph of the Masses as well. So what's he going to do? He's going to block the 4/4. It's fair enough. So 2 damage goes through this turn. Kill off his creature. Then we're going to play Seraph of the Masses, so I need to convoke 1, 2. There we go. Perfect. Seraph of the Masses comes into play as a 6/6. Marvellous. So that's lethal damage going through, providing he can't either burn it or... So it deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. So that's going to reduce down the attack of my Seraph, unfortunately. And then we've also got destroy target land, then rolling terrain deals damage to that land's control equal to the number of land cards in that player's graveyard. So he's going to destroy one of my lands. Fair enough. Didn't really bother me that much. And I get 1 damage dealt to me. So I think he's dead because I've got a 4/4 and a 2/4/4s about to swing in here, and a 2/2, but I will swing him with the 2/4/4s just to be on the safe side, although he's got no lands open and only 2 cards in hand, so I'm assuming that's game. Which it is. Marvellous. So yeah, that did work out far better using my more aggro-ish deck against that one. Just seemed to work a lot better. So we got then Raid Bombardment. So whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to defending player. That's really cool for I've seen like a red goblin deck. Obviously it's revolved around the goblin, so that would actually be really cool. So 2 or less attack, and then you basically get to deal 1 damage to defending player. Got a Glory Seeker, 2/2 human, a Core Cartographer. So whenever it enters the battlefield, so you can use it to ramp, I suppose. and Banisher Priest as well. So you can exile a creature, and then when basically if Banisher Priest gets removed from the field, that controller gets a creature back. Got a few other ones as well, but yeah, nothing that I really want to use in either of my decks at the moment. So that's one game out of the way today. So we've also got the Scorn of Obnixis. I'm actually going to switch back to my removal deck just because I'm enjoying it more. I just knew that one would be better against that particular deck, so we're going to equip that. So we're taking on a demon now. So what have we got then? So we've got the Demon Obnixis, was once a planeswalker, but he's been imprisoned on Zendikar. As you enter his fortress of ultimate darkness, he appears before you with a low chuckle. Well, 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 another of Sorin's dupes. I doubt you'll fare better than the others. So I'm guessing he's referring to the fact that Sorin drafted me in the first place. Ooh, this is actually looking like a really good starting hand. So I've got the Bolt of Karanos for turn 3 removal, as is Anger of the Gods, turn 3 mass removal, in case I haven't got any creatures down by then. We've also got the Indulgent Tormentor, fantastic card. Basically, either forces the opponent to lose life or sacrifice a creature, and basically then allows me to draw a card. Excellent, more turn 3 removal in the August Spree, so I may as well just start for the Swamp. Get one down. So this is, I do like the August Spree. It's, while it will pump up any creature that has greater than 4 life, it's mostly removal for, like, a lot of creatures only have 4 health or less, so it's just a really good kind of strong 3-mana removal spell. Oh, excellent. We're looking at getting down the Indulgent Tormentor fairly soon, as all we need is one more black land and we have enough. Either that or one of my guild gates would also work. So obviously playing then. So we've got Soul Cage Fiend, so when it dies, each player loses 3 life. Fair enough. I'll probably Bolt of Karanos that. Use the August Spree against something with more health. So play a second red land. We can Bolt of Karanos creatures. So you. There we go. So I get to scry. I'm actually going to keep Crest of the Gravelord on top, as I will be removing creatures from now on. If I knew that one was on top, I would have not killed that off this turn, but killed it off the turn after. But obviously that's what the scry is for. So we're going to play another land. We should then play Quest for the Gravelord. So basically, whenever I send a creature to the graveyard, get a quest token put on top of it. When 3 tokens are on top of it, I can sacrifice it and summon myself a 5/5 creature for my side of the board, which is excelente. Anger of the Gods doesn't work with that because basically exiles creatures instead of putting them in the graveyard, so that's unfortunate. So he's got a lot of land down, but no creatures, which is kind of terrifying. Oh, there we go, Rakdos Guildgate. So I'm going to play that this turn. Hit continue, which basically is going to allow me to play my Indulgent Tormentor next turn. So it's kind of, it does like many different things, and it's a flyer, which basically means I can then swing in the air, which is always a good thing. And the fact that it might cause him to sacrifice creatures also works for my Crest for the Gravelord as well, so can't complain too much there. So this is now acting as a black land, which allows us to play the Indulgent Tormentor this turn. So I don't know why it looked as though it was about to activate some kind of ability, because there's nothing on the field which it will activate. It will activate its kind of special ability next turn, so I basically get to target him. He then has to start sacrificing creatures, paying life. So Covenant of Blood deals 4 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 4 life. Oh no! So he's killed off my Indulgent Tormentor. That makes me sad. At least I get a quest counter on my Quest for the Gravelord. So yeah, that's convoked to. So he gained 4 life from that as well, which is really quite crazy. So I get to play a Swamp this turn. Hit continue, so I've just got to wait a little bit more until I get one of my other creatures down. That's one of the best creatures in my deck, but unfortunately he did have some targeted removal to play it with. He didn't even have to convoke it, he literally had 7 mana to swing directly at my creature. So we've got a lot of we've got my 2 mass removal cards down now, and my one kind of 2 and then 2 targeted removal as well. So got Vicious Hunger and an August Spree, and that would have worked better against that what's it called, Soul Cage Fiend, as I would have dealt 2 damage and then would have only lost 1 life in the process. Oh wow, that's terrifying. You may pay 6 life and sacrifice 3 black creatures rather than pay Demon of Desiccate's mana cost, which is a 9/9 flying trample. So I've got to find some way of killing that off now. I can do I can play... So how much mana have I got? I've got 7... just trying to think how much... so I've got 7, 8 mana. So I've got 3... I've literally just got the perfect amount here. So I want to make sure I don't use up all of my... Oh, no, I don't have enough black mana. No! So hang on. That would take... That's 3, 6, 9. That's not quite enough either. Unless I do 3... 3, 5... So I've got 3, 5, 8, I think. So that would deal 3 damage. That would do 2, 7. I'm just trying to figure this out here. So I don't quite have enough this is really frustrating. I'm trying to figure out if I have enough mana here to do all of this, and I don't think I do. So I do 3, 6. That might work. 2 Anger of the Gods and an Augur Spree. Would that work? I think that might, because that would be 3, 6. No, that would take 9 mana, and I only have 8. I don't think I can do it this turn, which is really frustrating because I'm short. Oh no, hang on. No. Where was it originally? So I've got 3, 6, 8. So I've actually got 3 black mana, haven't I? Ah, excellent. So I can actually do this. So I can do Vicious Hunger, then I can do Augur Spree, and then I can do Bolt of Kranos. Thank God for that. So I'm going to do 2 damage to you, then Augur Spree, then I can do Bolt of Kranos. Whew! Thank God for that. Creatures, you. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I had two. Forgot my gate could obviously act as a... I'm actually going to keep that one on top. Thank God for that. That was terrifying. Yeah, I forgot that I had my gates down, which obviously act as a black mana as well, so I realised I actually had enough mana to do what I wanted to do there. Whew. That was terrifying. Oh my God, you're joking. Another Demon of Death's Gate? I might actually just cry a little bit unless I get some kind of targeted removal. Nope, it's Blood Crazed Neonate, isn't it? Oh, great. So I'm going to have to play that. I'm going to hit continue and pray that I get some kind of targeted removal that can deal with that. Because otherwise I'm totally screwed. I might need to go back to my other deck, just because this one might not be fast enough. Or just make sure I get more target... Because that's crazy, 9/9. I just don't think this deck is going to be fast enough, especially as he's relying upon getting this big crazy these big crazy demons down. And we've also got Tenacious Dead. You may pay if you do return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Okay, that's fair enough. So if he dies, you can pay 2 mana and bring it back. So I'm dead within a couple of turns. So he's also playing Sign in Blood, so he loses 2 life, and gets to draw 2 cards. An Indulgent Tormentor. Yeah, this is a concede. I thought my removal deck would be good against this deck. I thought it was going to be lots of small demons and stuff, but it turns out that a fast deck's actually going to be better. So let's switch back to my other deck. It turns out that my faster aggressive deck was actually going to be perfect against these, and I didn't realise that. So let's try this again. So let's go back to Scorn of Ob Nixilis, if he'll let me. There we go. Stupid interface, not let me click on the goddamn encounter. So we'll try once more, and then might have to leave it till next time, depending on if I beat it. So I'm going to draw a new hand. That was even worse than before. Let's try again. Oh my God, this is awful. Unless I can get a 3rd mana to get Brimaz down, I'm going to keep that hand, just because I've got the Brimaz in hand, and it's an awesome card. So have the shock. So hopefully I can draw into a red mana fairly quickly. Or one of my gates, something like that. So he's got the Tenacious Dead, fair enough. So he could potentially keep bringing that back unless I can exile it, which I don't think I can. Marked by Honor, I do like that card. That would be great on Brimaz. Would give it Vigilance, but that's not the end of the world. So I'm going to play Raise the Alarm. Do you have the Angelic Edict for later on if it goes to the late game? So I'm hoping for a 3rd mana next turn, basically, so I can play Brimaz, because Brimaz is a sweet-ass card, which basically allows me to just keep summoning tokens, and it's got Vigilance as well, so it's like a brilliant blocker. So we've got Corpse Hauler, so sacrifice Corpse Hauler, return another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That is insane. I want to get rid of that, really, if possible. So I've got my blockers down at the moment. They're just going to sit there. Oh, this is not good. I want a red land. I'm going to skip my attack. Save these 2 for blockers. Give me a red land. I want to play Brimaz. It's a sweet card. 3 mana. It's absolutely crazy for 3 mana in my opinion. It's going to be one of the best 3 mana cards I've ever seen. So I got Soul Cage Fiend. Yeah, I really need red land, please. 1 red land would be perfect right now. Nope, just going to give me another shock. The only 2 shocks I have in the deck. Oh my god, this is terrifying. The fact that I just need 1 more land, and then my game is pretty much sorted because I can put Lightning Talons on you. So he's going to swing in with the 1/1. I'm going to take the damage personally. No point blocking. No point sacrificing one of my token creatures right now. Come on, give me red land. Give me red land. Give me red land. Target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Fair enough, so you can just sacrifice it. Come on, 1 red land. Come on, 1 red land. Oh, sod off! I just become totally mana screwed. Like, all I needed was 1 more land and my game plan would be pretty much sorted, as I'd have the perfect blocker / attacker, because I'd be able to give it first strike the turn after that as well, which would just be insane. If I don't get it next turn, I'm pretty boned, put it that way. So he's decided not to swing in at all, which is kind of terrifying. And there comes the Demons of Death's Gate. So I'm totally screwed here. He does lose a lot of life, but nope. So I am going to have to restart this one, as this did not go well. I just got totally mana screwed there right from the beginning. No, that's awful. That's awful too. What is going on? Right, we're going to restart that again, because apparently the game is just giving me the big middle finger right now. Come on. That's more like it. Actually, that is almost fantastic, because I've got the 2 red lands, and no. I really want to keep this, but I don't know if I'm going to draw into the white lands necessary, but I'm kind of going to have to, just because I want to play the shocks and the Krenko's Command. I'm just hoping that I draw into the white land this time instead. If not, I might just cry a little bit inside. Because as soon as I can get like as soon as I can get like 2 white lands, and this game plan again is perfect. It's got the Brimaz and the Lightning Talons, so we've got the Death Cultist. Give me white land, come on, give me white land. White land, heart of the cards. Nope, just the Lightning Talons. So play Krenko's Command. So I'm hoping the next 2 turns I get white land and white land. If I do, I might be alright. If not, I might be screwed. I've also got the Angelic Edict. So this hand is looking almost remarkably similar to what I had before. Sorry about the Steam overlay, guys. Oh, there's 1 white land. So it's hit continue. We won't block. Skip attack. Hit continue. I'm saying that I probably should have swung in there. In hindsight, he might have been forced to either sack off his Death Cultist, or just I want to keep the number of creatures low so he can't play that Demon of Death's Gate, really. So what's he doing? He's deciding if he wants to swing with the Death Cultist. Fair enough. So he decided not to. So he's not playing. There we go. We're in business, guys. We've got 2 white lands. We've got 2nd Guild Gate. Fantastic. So let's hit continue. I'm going to swing in with both of my goblins this time. There we go. So next turn we'll play Brimaz. Turn after that we've got Lightning Talons. 1 more land. We've got the Angelic Edict to deal with any of those Demons of Death's Gate. This is all suddenly coming together. I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, finally got my 2 bloody Guild Gates down, which is perfect. It all acts as red and white. So I've technically got 4 red and 2 white land down at the moment, which is sweet. I'm going to let that go through. One damage is not the end of the world right now. Here we go. So what we got then? Corpse Hauler. That I kind of want to kill. Oh no, cancel. It won't have gone down yet. What am I doing? Pause. Shock. Creatures. You get to the graveyard. I'm going to limit the number of creatures he's got on the field. All mana untapped. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Brimaz is coming down. I've got the Angelic Edict. 5 mana. 5 mana on the field. This is pretty much perfect this time. So I'll attack with all. Hopefully he doesn't have removal for that, which would actually make me cry a little bit inside, as that is like the best card in my deck. I could do with something to give it more health, really. If he removes that now, I'm going to go schizoid. He doesn't have enough mana to do that whatever that 4 damage removal thing he did before, I think. This is going to terrify me. Until I can give that more health, I'm actually going to, like, cry a little bit. Indulgent Tormentor. I need some way of removing that. I don't know if I do. More mana. So, Lightning Talons you. Make you a 6/4. There we go. I could give it 2 Lightning Talons, which would be crazy, but I'm going to save one just in case things go horribly wrong. So I'm going to attack with the 6/4. Summons a 1/1. Excellent. Attacking 1/1 with Vigilance. See what he does. So he's decided to kill off my 1/1. So he sacrifices that. It's fair enough. So that goes through. So 1 damage gets dealt to that. Let me continue. So I either have to, what is it? Draw a card, sacrifice a creature, or lose 3 life. I'm going to sacrifice a creature, get rid of one of my tokens, not the end of the world. I need to be able to deal with that. I need to give this flying somehow. What's he got? What's he got? Sign in Blood. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. I guess he's going to do it to himself. I really need to give this more health and flying, ideally. There comes the Soul Cage Fiend. So I'm almost tempted to just Angelic Edict that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Get rid of you. And I don't really want to, but I'm going to have to, let's be honest. So we're going to play the Brimaz. That goes into play. So hopefully I'll do 6 damage, goes through, fingers crossed. So you're going to block the other 1/1, so I do 6 damage. 1 damage goes through to him. Obviously my token goes to the graveyard. Covenant of Blood. No! No! That's the one I didn't want! No! I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Oh no, this is not good. So I'm going to skip blocking. That was like the best card in my deck, and it went to the graveyard. That's annoying. I could stick 2 enchantments on this and it would do... What would it do? Oh, that would have been perfect. Throw the bit and would have given it enough health to have survived that goddamn... what's it called? Covenant of Blood. I was going to attack in every turn with it anyway. So how much damage would I do here? Give that an extra 5 and it do 6 damage? I'm going to have to do this. Just try and out DPS him, basically. Just pump up my goblin. Sort of attack with a 6/3, get him down. Hopefully I can give that some kind of like flying ability, because that would be great if he decides to play his like crazy flying creature. I love like my Nimbus Wings or something like that, I think it is. That would be perfect. So he's going to swing for 3 damage. Can't really do much about it. So basically I need to be able to do 1 more damage to him this turn. Oh no, he's playing Halo Hunter. Destroy target angel. Okay, that's fair enough. So and he's got Intimidate, so it's 6/3 Intimidate. Oh, Satyr Hoplite, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Tribute to Hunger. Oh, great. So he's going to be able to play that before I'm able to sacrifice this one, isn't he? No! Okay, this is going to require a restart, I think. That's just not going well. Yeah, I just couldn't... I didn't get my Brimhouse down fast enough. 2 mana, Nimbus Wings, Mentor of the Meek, Assault Griffin. I'm actually going to keep this hand just because I've got the Nimbus Wings and the Satyr Hoplite, so I can basically start dealing damage directly to his face. So Tenacious Dead. Not really that bothered. So, there we go. So we got 3 mana, so we can even get the Mentor of the Meek down on turn 3, which is awesome. So I'll be able to play Satyr Hoplite this turn, Nimbus Wings the turn after that. So he's going to be swinging for 1, not much I can do about it. Ouch, never mind. Ooh, Train Caracol, so I can actually play Satyr Hoplite and Train Caracol this turn. So that gives me 2 creatures. Can't complain, can't complain. Next turn will probably be Nimbus Wings on the Satyr Hoplite, as it allows me to just start like kind of swinging in the air, which is what I want. So, ooh, even more mana, that's what I like to see. So we'll play Nimbus Wings. Yep, Nimbus Wings on the Satyr Hoplite. Pump you up, goes to a 3-4. Can do it, giving it more health. There's one card I want from... what I really need to do is get the Armored Ascension from this plane. Do a few more duels. That would be almost perfect in my opinion, but... So one more land. I'm probably going to get Assault Griffin down next turn and then start drawing with Mentor of the Meek the turn after that. Let's go swinging with the 1-1. I'm going to skip blocking, because basically, if he doesn't play any other creatures, I've got a free board to swing with my Train Caracal, which of course he isn't. He's going to play Corpse Healer. It's fair enough. More land, that's what I like to see. So we're going to play Assault Griffin this turn. Give me another flyer to swing in with. So I'll be able to swing him for 6 damage next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna save the Train Caracal, and if he swings in with a Corpse Healer, I will use that to block. I'll gain 1 life and stop him attacking my face. So I've gotten down to 14 so far. Next turn will be Mentor of the Meek, I believe. Won't want to play Raise the Alarm quite yet. I want to save that until I can actually use the ability to draw cards. So I'm quite terrified of the amount of cards that he's the amount of creatures he's playing here, because if he plays, yeah, there we go, Demon of Death's Gate. That's what I was worried about. So yeah, he's able to bring back the Tenacious Dead as well. So he's now got a 9/9 flyer, which I can't do jack crap about. So we're going to play Mentor of the Meek here. Not going to play Raise the Alarm, as I want the card draw next turn. So I'm going to skip my attack. I might have to take the 9 damage on the chin. So he's down to 8. So if he does decide to swing it with the 9/9, I will then have practically an open board to swing with, which is what I'm hoping for. So he's only swinging in with a 1/1. Interesting. So let me block with you. Hopefully he can't kill it off. So he's able to bring that back. I don't know why he would. It's weird. Very odd. So he's going to play a Halo Hunter, 6/3 Intimidate. So I've got no way of getting rid of that at the moment, which is terrifying. Play more mana, play Raise the Alarm. I'm digging for cards here, basically. So yeah, pay 1 and draw a card. It doesn't matter which land I use right now. Pay 1 and draw a card. Yeah, that one's fine. Oh, Brimaz. Hello, you beauty. Skip my attack. No point swinging in quite yet. Gonna wait for him to do so. He can swing in with the 6/3 all he likes, because he's got Intimidate. So I can't block that one. So yeah, he's just going to swing in for the 6 damage, which I can't do anything about. There we go. What's he going to do now? I'm seriously like really quite nervous here, thinking that I could win this if I get really lucky. Oh, Nimbus Wings, perfect. So we're going to play Brimaz this turn, and then we're also going to play Nimbus Wings on top of it, I think. Yeah, we'll play Nimbus Wings on top of you as well. So give me 3 flyers. So 4/6 flyer, which is sweet. So do I want to swing? I could swing with everything. So he can only block 2, so he'd be able to block one of my flyers and maybe my 2/2 as well. So then I'd do 3, 4, 5, 6. So not quite enough. So I have to skip my attack this turn. So next turn, maybe, I could just swing with everything, and that would probably win it for me. So I'm guessing he's probably not going to swing in with the Halo Hunter. Or is he? So if I could target removal that would be perfect. He did decide to swing with the Halo Hunter, Tribute to Hunger, so I've got to sacrifice a creature. Okay. One of my tokens. Weird. So he gets 1 health back. I'm guessing he's logicked that out as more land. I don't want more land. Now I'm mana flooded. So let me just figure this out. So he blocks 4/6, and he blocks 2/2. So then I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, and a token. I'm going for it. I've got to go for it. Yes, I would like to pay 1 and draw a card. I'll go for a white one. Oh, lightning talons, that would have been perfect. So I'm guessing he blocks 4, 6, and 2, 2, and then I have... Oh no, he gains 1 life! No! Oh, craptastic. So I lose. Yeah, I've lost because he managed to gain that 1 life. Ah, that is ridiculous. I totally didn't see that. Why didn't I not see that Death Cultist before? I shouldn't have done that. That was ridiculous. I've just basically dug my own grave there. Oh, I thought I had him there. I so thought I had him. Balls is what I said to that. Because he can now do 9 damage into my face. So yeah, that's we'll give it one more go, and then that's gonna be it for today. I'll try again next time. So we're gonna do it this time. What have we got? We've got Lone Missionary, a Nimbus Wings, a Fur of the Bitten, Phantom General. I'm going to keep this one. So we'll start off with the Boros Guildgate, as obviously it's going to become untapped and we won't be able to play anything until turn 2 anyway. See what he does. So he's a Death Cultist down first. It's the end of his turn. So we'll play the Plains. We'll also play the Lone Missionary. We get 4 life, which is a good start, which is a good sign. So Nimbus Wings is going to go on you, and then Fur of the Bitten will go on the turn after that. Hopefully we'll draw into some land. If not, I'll just be playing Krenko's command after that. Phantom General is going to be quite cool, so it pumps up my creature tokens as well. I'm going to skip blocking, let the 1 damage go through, as I am up to 24. So there comes Death Cult and the second Death Cultist, so got to be careful of these, as they will allow him to life gain, essentially. Excellent, that's the mana I was looking for. So Nimbus Wings you. Hopefully with the 4 mana, but hopefully I can get to 4 mana fairly quickly. So this goes to a 3/3 flyer. Can actually play Fur of the Bitten this turn as well, so we'll be able to pump this up to a 5/5 flyer. Excellent. Swing in, deal 5 damage to face. So technically he's dead in 3 more turns if I can keep this up. 1 more mana and I'm laughing basically as I get the Phantom General down, which makes all of my tokens 2/2s. So he's going to swing with both of them. Oh no, he won't be dead in 3 turns because he's got these 2 which he can sacrifice for health. So there go the Death Cultists. Oh, Boros Guildgate. So I'll play the Krenko's command this turn and I can play Phantom General next turn. What's he playing? Tribute to Hunger. No! Oh, this is not cool, man. This is not cool. Not impressed at all with that. Bloody Tribute to Hunger is a brilliant card. So what we've got then, Soul Cage Fiend. Sorry, I just went a bit quiet there. I was just contemplating my rage over him forcing me to sacrifice a 5/5 creature. 5/5 flyer as well. So he's emptied out a lot of cards here. She's either very good for me, or... so we'll play Phantom General, pump these up to 2/2s. Which is awesome. Skip attack. So I could really do with my... what's the one that... my one that allows me to gives me 3 1/1 flyers if I convoke, which is pretty cool. So there goes my Phantom General. Oh, that's not cool. I'm a little bit sad now. We do have the Ordeal Heliod, but it's not really that much use right now. Let's skip my attack there. Hit continue. So I don't think this is going anywhere. So I think I'm probably going to lose this one again. So I'm probably going to have to make a deck that counters this one, I suppose. Like, my red-black removal should be good against this deck, but it was just really... it just didn't seem to go anywhere. I thought this one would be better, but... so, Angelic Edict you. So, no point attacking. I want to put this on something good, really. Like a Brimaz or something like that would be nice. So we swung him with everything. So middle block you and block you. So I'm guessing he's probably going to pop these for the health. No, he's just going to kill off my creatures. Fair enough. No, he did gain 1 health, I think. He did sacrifice one of them. And there comes another Death Cultist. Oh, this is not fun. More land. I think I've lost this right now, as I don't really see me coming back from this, but... yeah, those 9/9 Demon of Death Gates are absolutely terrifying, and my removal deck isn't really fast enough, so I'm going to take a lot of damage to the face there. Kind of an... oh no, this is a concede. Right, I'm going to have to go away, think about what I want to do, see if I can make an even faster deck. So maybe just make a pure white weenie deck if possible, just like totally eliminate the red and literally just go pure aggro on this deck. And or I'm also thinking of making... I don't know, I'll see how it goes, but I'll make my mind up and then hopefully come back with something for the next episode. But apart from that, I'm going to leave the episode there. Fairly long, just obviously I'm struggling with that one particular encounter. So as always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.